Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, something a little bit different for you to break up the Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr uploads. Thought it'd just be a nice little addition to the channel, and it kind of gives you a bit more of an insight of the things I get up to. For today, I'm going to be using Sweet Business, stochastic variable for the overload. I'm going to bring a sword, typically find it's the best choice. And as far as the exotic goes, I've got Ophidian Aspect, the improved weapon ready speed, reload and melee range. And then I'm generally wearing the stuff from a recent event, which was the Solstice event. I didn't actually get it ranked up all the way, but you know, I think it's a really neat looking armor set for the Warlock. There's a lot of stuff for the Warlock I really don't like. Yeah, so we'll jump right into that. Things to keep in mind: void damage, arc damage, and aerial damage are all boosted. If you kill the Vex, they place a pool of arc on the floor. So I'm going to try and avoid getting hit by that as much as possible. Unfortunately, I know it's going to be a fact that I will probably die more than once during this. It tends to be the case. And the reason I picked this lost sector to bring attention to for today's video is it's basically the easiest, I think. At least in my mind anyway. Mainly because a lot of the burden of it you don't even have to do yourself, so at the start here, arguably one of the harder bits, just because you're by yourself. The reason to do this solo is the boosted drop rate for exotic. So this does exotic arms. It's only a rare drop instead of being like super rare, or basically never. I'm gonna get hit by that. Come on, teleport away. That's it. Go on, teleport. Right, there's one more Vandal over the other side which I want to kill first. He's going to shoot us from down there, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, if you're a Destiny 2 player and you kind of find these are probably too difficult, like, it's really nothing to worry about in this one. It's a lot easier than most, I would say. And the reason I say that is because, you know, oh, I didn't actually get in there. Jesus, recover. So this one, later into it, you'll see what I mean. But I mean, if you're a long-term Destiny 2 player, this probably isn't going to be that interesting of a watch. I don't actually want to push this guy right now. Probably won't kill him fast enough before he heals up again. Yeah. So overloads, if you're not familiar, it pretty much just lets them heal constantly. So you kind of have to push them. So this will probably highlight very well what to do, because he's already healed before. And that's done nothing. Really showing the hallmark of how to play Destiny, huh? Right, we got him, that's fine. I really thought he was just going to kill me there, or I was just going to look like a mug for several minutes. Right, we move on to what's important with this one then. Get these guys out, and I mean, probably show a good instance of what they do. So look, you can see that they do just eat away at the enemies themselves. Pretty helpful. Yeah, these are the things that the Vex will drop, which will do damage to you if you stand on them. So probably best not to, given that the arc damage is boosted as well. There's a Minotaur down here who's got a void shield, so you need to have coverage of the types of shields that you're going to be coming up against. So in this regard, being void, I'm using a void class, and I'm going to try and save my melee for that sort of thing, just to pop the shield instantly. Because if you don't use the right type, it becomes very difficult to break the shield, and frankly, it just makes it not really worthwhile for you. So we're going to get in here, clean out these goblins first, and then we're going to clean the barriers out on those. So that way we can spawn all the Braytech guys from their little prison cells that they're in. And this means It takes a lot of the flak off of you as well, because the goblins will actually also focus fire on them to an extent. Which is why this one makes this one so easy. So if you're a Destiny 2 player and you're kind of worried about doing these things because they're difficult, they are difficult. There's no doubt in my mind about that. There are ways to alleviate it and make it easier with certain guns and things, and understanding sort of level layout, I guess, as well would help in some cases. And understanding the enemy types will go into that a lot as well. So we're going to shoot that guy down and clear it, yeah. So there's a prison cell up there which I shot the corner of to unlock them up there through the Hobgoblin. The great thing about the anti-barrier as well is Hobgoblins obviously are using a barrier, so you don't really need to worry about it much because you can just clean it out. Keep firing at them, and then you get barrier Hobgoblins as well. Talking about a barrier, yeah, when they do their heat barrier for heals, like on a standard Hobgoblin, you can shoot through it with the barrier, so the anti-barrier stuff's really good in that regard, and it also helps like when you're shooting like Hydras or something, because they've got those shields on them, it just shoots right through them, like you don't actually have to wait for the gap to come across. Clearing that off. Yeah, so it treats it a lot like when you do Nightfall strikes and things, where you've got like the multiplier and the timer. We're 5 minutes in, so it'll be at 15 minutes that the darkness will start to encroach, which will drop the multiplier. Not really a problem if you ask me. I mean, you should have plenty of time to just get through this pretty easily. I mean, I've not died so far. This room is probably where I will die, because I will do something incredibly stupid, most likely. Like fighting that guy. Not something you really want to get involved with, but because he's got a void weapon, it's really painful for him. You don't want to let the goblins get too close to you on the stairways, but it's a really good way to bait them off, I find, and you can sit behind this for cover. A lot of the enemies will actually shoot the little Bratex that are helping you because they're getting shot by them. Like, it takes the aggro off of you, which is really helpful. So as you can see over there, he's aggroed to them. But yeah, obviously, as you saw with the Hobgoblin there, as soon as you start shooting them and damaging them, they do turn on you. I really want to use my super for this. I want to try and save it for when I need it, more than anything. So as you can see, I can just get behind cover, so all good. Yeah, anyway, got the Hydra now, so this is the boss. Idea here is, I don't want to be shot by it. I'm going to largely focus down the enemies first, so that it'll make it easier for me to hide, stay safe, and then from there I can then dip in and take shots at the Hydra. But I mean the little Brakehead guys will be doing their thing as well, which will help massively. As you can see, he's very focused on them right now. You guys will have to let me know if you like having a little bonus upload now and then like this, where I kind of like I get home from work and I can just spare like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes just to do a quick recording of something. So I'm just going to do that in a hard. Yeah, so this is what I mean, like it's really, really simple. You don't have to worry too much about it. That was a terrible throw, I was meant to hit him directly, but he moved. Right, so we've got the next wave of enemies coming in now. At this point we have an overload Minotaur, which is a nightmare for me. Do not like them. So if I'm going to move round, I'd rather take time to kill other things as well first, or give him a hard time to get to me, that is. Because these Braytech guys can do bits, but like the problem with the overload is like he's just going to heal. There's that void damage. Gotta be careful of it. I mean, I managed to stun him, but I died like at the same time, which is just unfortunate, isn't it? Doesn't help that the Hydra is also firing around here. Let's see what we can do. There we go, we got him. Right. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. If you kill those champion enemies, you get like another revive added. So, like, if you are dying, as long as you're, like, say, dying once and then killing one, like, that's fine. Like, you'll be good. Come on. to the next spawn stage. There we go. Go to the bank, get these guys out, clean them out, rinse and repeat. I mean, as you can tell, it's not exactly really stressful, so it's quite easy content. I mean, I've not really largely tried a lot of the other ones solo, because they are a lot more difficult, because you don't have the brake tech guys to help you. It means like all the focus of the impact is on you, and in that regard, like, it can be very stressful trying to pick your spots to not get hit properly and clear out enemies safely. Especially when you've got things like overload or unstoppable to deal with, because those guys do just keep going at you unless you can stun them, keep them in place. That's close. Right, let's kill all of these first. I'm really tempted just to nerve bomb in here, but I'm not sure if it'll kill him or not. Okay, he's back up in the room. Never mind. I was just about to fire it off and thinking, yeah, this is as good a time as any. Oh, we've got another reload. You are not my friend. I'm almost dead. Ow. Yep, you got me. Ah, how's that Vex placement on the ground? The little shocker because I got caught in an attacking stream, but that's fine. Wait, I've spawned all the way back here? Huh? Oh, some Star Wars here. Oh well, I'll take my time getting back there. That's fine. It normally just spawns you just outside the room. It doesn't normally spawn you all the way back here. I guess maybe my placement in the room must have been like close enough to this somehow. Although I would have thought it'd be closer to there maybe? No. Yeah, you're supposed to spawn like here, but that's fine. Let's keep going. There we go. Easy finish. Yeah, so I mean, as you can tell, it's clear, like, it really isn't that difficult, but we'll see if we get an exotic. Ah, we didn't. That's a shame. Oh well. I did get one here last week, actually. I can't remember what it was. I think I put it straight in my vault because it was a different one. But hey, I'm up to 1330. That's good. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if you like the varied content. Seeing something like this just to break up the Warhammer uploads a bit, but it won't be like on a scheduled day like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I have been doing for the Warhammer stuff. I'd probably just do it whenever I feel like it, just to break up things a bit when I have a bit of time, just to record something. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If you really want to see more Destiny 2, I'm happy to sort of provide that and cater to it in some way, but you'll have to watch me be really bad at games sometimes, because sometimes I'm really just bad overall. So yeah, take care everyone, and I'll catch you next time.